So, how many people have heard of this book, Green Eggs and Ham? This is one of the classics. It is a great book. And I'm going to try to do the best rendition ever of Green Eggs and Ham. All right. This says, I am Sam.
Well done.
Sam, I am. That's Sam, I am. That's Sam, I am. I do not like that Sam, I am. Do you like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam, I am. I do not like green eggs and ham. Would you like them here or there? I would not like them here or there. I would not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam, I am. Would you like them in a house? Or would you like them with a mouse? I do not like them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam, I am. Or would you eat them in a box? Would you eat them with a fox? Before I go on, by the way, does anybody like green eggs and ham here?
Really?
Not in a box, not with a fox. Not in a house, not with a mouse. I would not eat them here or there. I would not eat them anywhere. I would not eat green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam, I am. Would you, could you, in a car, eat them, here they are. I would not, could not, in a car. You may like them. You will see. You may like them in a tree. I would not, could not in a tree, not in a car. You let me be. I do not like them in a box. I do not like them with a what? Fox. I do not like them in a house. I do not like them with a. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them. Sam, I am. He doesn't get the point. A train. A train. Could you, would you on a train? Not on a train, not in a tree, not in a car. Sam, let me be. I would not, could not, in a box. I would not, could not with a. I will not eat them with a mouse. I would not eat them in a. I will not eat them here or there. I will not eat them. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them. Sam, I am. Sam, I am. Say, how about in the dark? Here in the dark. Would you, could you in the dark? I would not, could not, in the dark. Would you, could you, in the rain? I would not, could not, in the rain, not in the dark, not on a train, not in a car, not on a tree. I do not like them, Sam, you see. Not in a house, not in a box, not with a mouse, not with a fox. I would not eat them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. You do not like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam, I am. Could you, would you, with a goat? I would not, could not with a goat. Would you, could you, on a boat? I could not, would not on a boat. I will not with a goat. I will not eat them in the rain. I would not eat them on a
Train.
not in the dark, not in a tree, not in a car. You let me
Bee.
I do not like them in a box. I do not like them with a.
Fox.
I will not eat them in a house. I will not eat them with a.
Mouse.
I do not like them here or there. I do not like them.
Anywhere.
Now, here's the key part here. So everybody pay attention. They're falling into the ocean with the bus and the truck and the train and the boat and the car and the house and the goat. I do not like green eggs and ham as he crashes into the ocean. I do not like them, Sam, I am. Look, they're underwater.
He's drowning.
You do not like them, so you say, try them, and you may.
Just try them.
Try them and you may, I say. Sam, will you let me be if I will try them? I will try them, you will see.
He
So
tried
here,
'em.
look at, he's got his little green eggs and
He's
his hand
trying
on the
the
fork.
eggs. He's trying. He's trying them.
Say,
Woo! Woo!
say, I like green eggs and
Go
ham.
figure.
I do, I like them, Sam, I am. I would eat them in a boat. I would eat them with a goat.
I would.
I will eat them in the rain, I'll eat them in the dark, and on a train, and in a car,
Everywhere.
and in a tree. They are so good, you see. So I will eat them in a box, and I will eat them with a fox. I will eat them in a house, and I will eat them with a mouse. I will eat them here and there. Say, I will eat them anywhere. I do so like green eggs and ham. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sam. I am.
Thank you. Thank you. Woo.
Now,
Yeah. Look,
here's the point.
that's the point.
When your parents tell you to eat your broccoli,
That's the
you
point.
don't know yet whether you're going to like them or not. You got to try them.
Just try it.
When they tell you to eat your peas,
Please.
eat your peas.
Just try.
You got to try it out. You
Will
don't
you?
know if you like something until you
Try it.
got to try it out. That's my point.
Thank
All
you.
right, guys, thank you very
Thank
much.
you, Mr. President.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Very good.
Thank you.
Very good. Very good.
Good job.
Thank you.